Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back your lovely faces to another video here on the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the Alec Baldwin situation because I haven't really been covering it since the events happened last week, but that's because we've been waiting for so much information because each day there has been just mountains of evidence, affidavits, you name it, everything is coming out of the woodwork. And today we actually had the DA do a press conference regarding the situation, which is one thing what we're actually going to be looking into now. So let's get on over to it. So, Alec Baldwin, no one has been ruled out, the DA says, of charges. No footage of the actual incident, which is what the sheriff has said. In reference to possible charges, it's too early right now in the investigation to comment on charges at this point. Santa Fe County Sheriff Adam Mendoza said today of the October 21st fatal incident of the cinematographer Halyna Hutchins and the injuring of Rust director Joel Souza. The investigation will continue, and if the Sheriff's Office determines during our investigation that a crime has occurred and probably cause as exists, an arrest or arrests will be made and charges will be filed. Obviously, this is a huge incident that has happened. Someone is sadly no longer with us, and this does put a lot of pressure on the movie industry, the TV industry, all regarding props that they use on sets. I'm going to be using the word props for those, exactly what they are. They're props. But obviously, because the other word would get this video demonetized. But otherwise, it does say they will complete their full investigation and forward the complete investigation and evidence to the district attorney for review. Mendoza noted, saying there are more interviews to be conducted. While noting there was footage that day of the Rust set, the sheriff also made public that there was no footage of the actual accident. Cinematography is the deadliest job in Hollywood. This is what they're going on about. Put spotlight on safety for camera crews. Yeah, like we were saying, there's been certain shots in films where you see, you do see the actors like aiming or whatever at the camera. And when you do normally see it, you normally see there's a massive bit of like plexiglass in front of the camera. Then it's the camera, like a little hole in between so the camera can go out. And that's normally for safety, along with like fire blankets and everything else. But seeing that this has happened, it's so sad to see. And we are going to take a look at something in a moment, because we have seen so many things happening regarding this person who was supposedly the assistant armourer. And her father is quite well known as well in the actual, in the movie world. Her father is a very, very well respected armourer himself and prop master. He has been in the cowboy films as stuntman. He has also taught actors from the Tombstone film from 1993 all the way through for Django Unchained, 310 to Yuma, with the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Henry Ford. All these huge cowboy movies he's been a part of. And he's also been the one who has shown the actors what to do, how to handle things, and basically how to look legit. So this is what we got. Exclusive, rookie armourer Hannah Gutierrez Reed, if I was saying her surname wrong, I do apologise, 24, is spotted for first time since Alec Baldwin had loaded to accidentally do this to cinematographer on the set. So Hannah Reed was spotted for the first time since Thursday's incident outside her home. Photos show a worried-looking Reed pacing outside the home and animatedly speaking on the phone. The rookie armourer was named as the person who did this to Alec Baldwin's prop. And Reed is the daughter of legendary Hollywood armourer Thel Reed, who trained her from a young age. Sources described her as an inexperienced and green, and said that she was careless with the props while on set. Baldwin did this when assistant director Dave Hall handed him the prop, which was loaded with live rounds, while filming the scene. In a previous interview, Reed questioned if she was ready to be a head armourer and said she did not know how to load blanks. Which, that's the one for me, which is absolutely, that's mind-blowing, because how do you not know how to load them? That's one of the main things for an armourer. But that's what we got. Any issues by there. Gonna go quickly past because there's a couple of photos I don't want to see. But she's shown the photo by Hutchins to her Instagram page showing the whole crew 2 days before the incident. But then you got her, that's what she is. There's her. There's the entire crew. You got Alec Baldwin here, you got Hutchins there, and you got the armourer there. And so it goes co-star Jensen Ackles, Sven Temnes and Travis Hammer, who are also in the scene alongside Baldwin's stunt double Blake Texiera and stunt coordinator Alan Graff. Then they go into a funny little story regarding Ackles, and that he's had training for the film before regarding all of this, and he's done it before because obviously 15 seasons of Supernatural where he had he's experienced. But it does go on this, like on the side by here we do have, they went off in Alec Baldwin's hands and claimed it was used for offset target practice by crew members, and live was it's just mind-blowing because, first of all, why is live and blanks mixed and stored together? Come on. That almost means you could grab whatever, boom, boom, boom. It could be blank, 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 blank real. Which seems to have been the point here, which is just absolutely disgusting. So the which went off cinematographer on the set of Alec Baldwin's Rust had been used for target practice by crew members, sources linked to the Western film's production. Multiple sources connected to the set of Rust told TMZ that the same prop that went off in Baldwin's hands had been used recreationally by crew members. The sources claim that some crew members would go off for target practicing, and some believe that one of these things was left in it, and it found its way on set. But one of the things that really blew my mind is, where is it? Isn't this one by here? Can't remember if it's in this one or a different part. But they were saying that 500 rounds the Santa Fe County Sheriffs did find, and it was a mixture. It was loose and it was live and fake. Which just goes to show that these people should not have been there. But the funny thing is, though, as I said, I did this with soups on a string. So, the daughter of legendary Hollywood armourer Thel Reed, she previously worked on Nicolas Cage's movie The Old Way, admitting beforehand that she wasn't sure if she was ready. That was on a podcast. She said, "I almost didn't take the job because I wasn't sure if I was ready, but doing it went really smooth." But with this one here, she actually, Nicolas Cage went off on set because this Reed, she actually fired a prop weapon without warning anyone. Crazy. But then it does go on. She also admitted in the podcast she found loading blanks the scariest thing because she did not know how to do it and had sought help from her father. But while she thought the job had gone smoothly, sources told the Daily Beast that the rookie armourer was unsafe and had handed this to 11-year-old actress Ryan Kiera Armstrong. The source said she was a bit careless with the props, waving it around every now and again. They were doing a couple of times that she was loading the blanks and doing it in a fashion that we thought was unsafe. The insider added that they had seen her doing this on pebble-strewn ground, which had the potential to be dangerous, before handing it off to Armstrong. Armstrong is the 11-year-old actress. She was, so you got your reloading on the ground where there were pebbles and stuff. We didn't see her check it. We didn't know if something got in the barrel or not. Meanwhile, sources on the Rust set have said a fatal incident was a result of production failings from top to bottom. Which is what we saw, because we've also seen as well, which is, this is the scary part. The assistant director, the man who handed the prop to Alec Baldwin, he was fired from a set in 2019 from one of his last films because of handling props unsafely. And he had a very unsafe set, which people didn't feel comfortable on. And with this set on Rust, the day before this incident happened, what happened? They walked off. The majority of the crew walked off set because of unsafe conditions. This prop that Alec Baldwin had in his hands had gone off a couple of times unintentionally. How does that even happen? If that's happened, don't use it. Again, I am only saying this because it's what I would think would actually just be, just how, just normal. It's like, well, that's what it would be, wouldn't it? This is how you would think. It's, if you're going to check them and make sure everything is checked, it's like, make sure you got common sense. But it's just sad to see. But this is what we got for part regarding David Hall. So, Zach Knight, a pyrotechnic and special effects engineer who is a member of Local 44, on Friday said that this was caused by a cascade of failures by multiple people. This should have never been live on the movie set. That's number one. Everyone has been saying that, which is very true. Number two is every single person on the movie set has a right to inspect this before it's fired. And number three, there is no reason to ever put a person in front of this that's firing. And this is the firer. There's a father, a legendary actor and stuntman and stuff. And this is the set where it all happened, which is very sad. But that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen, for this issue by here. I will be keeping an updated on this. I'm not going to be doing videos every day on it. Just when more of the serious ones come out, I will be putting them out there. So if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see each and every one of you soon.